would like to be a volunteer host for today? Is there anyone who would like to? Or I shall call?
Sir, you may call.
Ken Han? Meron na pala. Okay. Maybe next time. Ken Han.
Back from the dead.
Oh yeah! Today is the day that I finally get to be the host of the day! I am ready.
I think we'll not have our English class routine.
NANI?!
Shall we proceed with our routine or let's leave it for next time? What do you think?
Proceed to the routine, please.
Oh, I think some of you have really prepared for that. So, who am I not to allow you, right? So, I would appreciate if we can continue our routine for this morning. Since someone has requested, of course, your wish is my...
Because, sir, you promised last month, sir. You promised.
Yeah. Since I think Ken is the one who requested to proceed with our routine, can I ask Mr. Ken to be our host for today?
Sure, sir. Why not?
Oh, wow. Yun tayo eh. Sige. Ken Hans is very prepared.
Yes,
He
sir.
Has,
Very prepared.
Has his own microphone. Very well set. Let's start.
Good morning, St. Martin! I am your host, Canon Slayer Reggaeton, and welcome to our English routine! So, before we start, let me call Mr. Brent Sarmiento for the prayer.
A few moments later.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brent Sarmiento, for that wonderful prayer. Up next, we have our verse of the day to be given by Mr. John Paul Aquino.
A few minutes later.
Thank you very much, Mr. John Paul Aquino. Next, we have our word of the day to be given by Miss Zacha Fidel. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Mellifluous, a sound that is sweet and smooth, pleasing to hear. I grew up around people who had wonderful, mellifluous voices.
Thank you so much, Miss Zacha Fidel. Up next, we have my favorite, the news of the day, to be given by Mr. Jared Palisok for our news of the day. Let's give him a big round of applause.
May 19 na school na mag-open ng classes this November 15.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jared Palisok, for that informative news. Up next, we have our English Me Challenge, to be given by Mr. Gerald Carino. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Can you guess that word? Salipaw-paw.
Aeroplano.
Yes, tama.
Wow, very good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gerald Carino, for that wonderful word. Looks like that's all for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for participating, and thank you for watching as well. This is Canon Slayer Reggaeton, signing out.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ken. You are like a DJ. He has his own. That's all.
Kaya galing niya mag-host. Siya na po palagi araw-araw.
Anyway, sige. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken. Very good. Very well versed. Very modulated voice. And thank you also to our sharers. You're very prepared today. I expected that you're not prepared because I wasn't able to inform you earlier that we're going to have our English class routine this time. So I'm asking if we can move it next time. But since you insisted, pinagpilitan nyo na ngayon ay itutuloy natin yung routine natin, I am pleased because you are still prepared, especially our MC. So congratulations to all of you, to our MC and to our carers.
Whew! Man, I'm tired. Time to go back to sleep. Hello guys, it's me KP, and today, thank you guys so much for watching that video. So this is a sequel of my English routine. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this because it took me 1 month, 2 weeks, and 4 days to make this video, not gonna lie. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. KP out. Goodbye!